Back here for another segment of Coaches Club. Today I'm joined by Brendan Phillips, men's ultimate head coach. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. And yourself?
Doing pretty good. You guys got 10 newcomers this year, and the first half of the season is over. So what can you tell us about, just how the guys have gelled and just recap that first, season this year with the team?
All right. So guys are actually come together as a team really, really well. They're hanging out all the time, getting that team chemistry going. So that's great too, off the field, but certainly on the field. The guys are just really working well together. We're really starting to see them come together. Just the flow of the offense and the defense and the ability to communicate well where they need to be on the field. So that's really starting to come together.
Second semester is coming up. And what can you just tell us, just going forward, having that first semester under your belt, what are you most expecting out of your guys for, second semester in the spring?
Well, spring is our regular season, and so as we move forward into the spring, we really get to the competitive tournaments versus the preseason type tournaments. And so what we're really looking forward to is the opportunity to go out and play against some of the other teams in the conference, really see how we stack up against them early in the year, then kind of move away from conference play in the middle of the semester, and then as we come back for conference championships there at the end, really looking for a good solid finish top half of conference and moving on to regionals.
And with regionals, you guys, just rewinding, do you feel like you guys are where you want to be right now to where you were expecting and, preseason? Like, what are some of the expectations that you had? Like, are you guys up to the expectations that you to be so far?
Well, with 10 new guys, really 10 guys who've never played Ultimate competitively before, it's a challenge because you're not exactly sure what to expect, but really they really have come along a great way. We really have a good understanding of offense and offensive flow and what they need to be doing offensively as a team. Defense, we've kind of sorted out our defensive lines. We know who's going to be playing on offense, who's going to be playing on defense. And the guys have really adjusted really well. They've gained a good knowledge of the game, so we're actually able to make adjustments, tactical adjustments in the middle of the game, which is really huge, being able to adjust what other teams are doing.
And who are some guys that's really stood out this year? Maybe it's some freshmen that really shocked your mind, or some guys from last year that just stepped up in some new roles. Who are some guys that really just stood out?
Yeah, on the freshman side, we've got a great group of new players coming in. Some guys really stood out. Drew Pettit, he's just an athlete. We've built our entire zone defense around what he can do on the field for a guy who's never played before. But so he's just been a great asset to us defensively. On some of the returners, Stephen Vernon, sophomore coming in, he's really the captain of our defense. Him and our senior captain, Elias Castro, they really move our defense along. And then, of course, on the offensive side, I just got to give a shout-out to our James Allen, our captain. He's our top handler. Just really facilitates moving the disc down the field for us.
And with next semester, what are your expectations for the team? For nationals coming up. So what are your just some early expectations for next spring?
Well, again, it's a young team, so 10 freshmen, and I think we've got 4 sophomores in there too. So it's a young team. I think first half of the semester is going to be pretty challenging because it's going to be real competition versus the preseason stuff. So it'll be a steep learning curve, but a good learning curve, and I think that's going to really challenge the guys to step up their game. So I expect it to be a little rocky, wins and loss-wise at the beginning, but I'm very confident that the way the guys are working and the athletic ability we have, that come conference championships, top half, we finish in the top half, we move to regionals, and from there, anything can happen. So,
and just rewinding, we got a break coming up. So what does a Christmas break look like for you?
For me personally?
Yeah, for you personally. Just
right. Well, for me, that actually gives me time to take a week or so away from the team and get a break from Ultimate leading up to Christmas break. But then I dive right back into trying to do scouting on teams that will be playing in the spring, and trying to put together a practice plan and tournament schedule for where we need to be going in the spring semester.
Well, good luck next semester. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good stuff. For Brendan, I'm Gabe Henderson for LFSN, signing off.